Don't you deserve more than just another boring pasta? Today, we're not just making simple garlic butter pasta. We're giving it a serious upgrade with so much flavor, so much texture that you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. Hi, I'm Angie. Welcome back to Dinner and a Side. This is the second video in our Saturday pasta series. This garlic butter pasta has gone viral for good reason. It takes basic ingredients and turns them into something special. That's all thanks to the flavor-packed compound butter and the magic of garlic confit. The first key to incredible flavor, garlic confit. Now, if you've never made garlic confit before, you are in for a treat. It is more than just a cooking step, it's truly an experience. The smell that fills your kitchen is worth it alone. Slowly cooking garlic in olive oil mellows it out, tames that sharp bite, and brings out an amazing sweetness and deep nutty flavor. So, how do we get this golden, tender perfection? First, you'll need garlic, about 2 heads of it. Peeling all these cloves may sound like a pain, so here's a quick tip for you. Put the cloves in a bowl and pour hot water over the top. Let them sit for about 5 minutes. The heat will loosen the peels and they'll come right off. Put your peeled cloves into a small saucepan and then cover it completely with a good quality olive oil. Don't be stingy with the olive oil. It protects the garlic and helps it cook gently. Plus, when you're done, you have an incredible garlic infused oil that you can use for so many things. The main thing to remember here is temperature. We're gonna cook this on medium to medium low heat. That's really important. If it cooks too high, it's gonna brown too fast on the outside, burn and turn bitter, before the inside can get soft and sweet. You should see very gentle bubbles, like tiny champagne bubbles, if any at all. Let it slowly simmer for about 20 to 30 minutes. You'll know it's ready when the cloves are a beautiful light golden brown, completely tender, and you can easily mash them with a fork. They should be like little pillows of garlicky goodness. This garlic infused oil is liquid gold. Once it cools down, I'm gonna strain it into a clean jar and just keep it in the fridge. It's really great for sauteing veggies, drizzling on a salad, or even as a base for a vinaigrette. This confit garlic is now ready to become the magic ingredient in our compound butter. What is compound butter, you might ask? It's just softened butter mixed with other aromatic or flavorful ingredients. It is a fantastic way to cram a ton of flavor into a dish with hardly any effort. You can make it ahead of time too. You just roll it into a log and slice off what you need. For our special flavor-packed version, we're gonna take this garlic confit, about a head's worth of cloves, and add it to the food processor. We're gonna save the rest for something later on. Next up, sun-dried tomatoes. These little guys bring a concentrated, tangy sweetness and a nice chewy texture. They also go really well with the garlic. I'm using oil-packed. I just drained them a little bit and now I'm chopping them. You can use dried ones that you just rehydrate in a little hot water for a while. Then comes the fresh basil. It really does add such a wonderful freshness. I'm just gonna give these a rough chop. Don't forget to add some freshly grated parm. Now for the main event, the butter. You're gonna wanna use good quality unsalted butter that's softened to room temperature. This is really important. If it's cold, then it's not gonna blend in well. If it's melted, then it's not gonna hold its shape. I'm using 1 stick of butter, about half a cup. Season with a pinch of salt and pepper. Remember the pasta water will also be salted, so don't go crazy. I'm just going to pulse this a few times. You don't want it to be totally smooth. Texture is good here. We're only gonna use about half of this today for our pasta. That's 4 servings. So you can set this aside for another round of pasta, or you can store it in the freezer and pull it out when you need it. To store it, put the extra butter into a piece of parchment paper or plastic wrap. Form it into a log, roll it up tightly, and then twist the ends to seal. Pop this into the fridge to firm it up for at least an hour. This compound butter is your secret weapon. Now it's time to bring it all together and create that show-stopping, glossy garlic butter pasta. For a dish like this, where the sauce is rich and needs to cling, a long pasta such as spaghetti, linguine, or fettuccine are fantastic. Bring a pot of water to a boil, and please, please salt your pasta water generously. This is your chance to season the pasta inside and out, and it makes a huge difference. Cook it according to the package directions until it's al dente. Before you even think about draining that pasta, remember this golden rule. Reserve at least 1 cup of the starchy pasta water. The starch that comes out of the pasta helps create that creamy, glossy sauce that we want. All right, pasta cooked, water reserved. Now it's time to make magic. Grab a skillet big enough to hold all your pasta. I've got this over medium-low heat. Add a generous scoop of that compound butter. You don't want to brown the butter, just melt it down into a fragrant pool. Once the butter is melted, we're just going to add the pasta directly into the skillet. Now here's the really important part for a smooth sauce. We're gonna add a 1/4 cup or so of our reserved hot pasta water. Then we're just gonna toss and swirl the pasta in the sauce. Keep tossing and adding splashes of water until the pasta sauce is the way you like it. This active tossing and swirling and melting and splashing is what takes simple sauce to seriously good. By now, your kitchen is smelling amazing. Garlic, butter, tomatoes, and basil. Can it get any better? So let's make it look as good as it tastes. Use tongs to lift a generous portion of the pasta, then twirl it against a large serving spoon or fork, then place that beautiful nest of pasta in the center of the bowl. Now for the finishing touches, a sprinkle of finely grated Parmesan cheese. Use a good quality Parmigiano Reggiano if you can. A little sprinkle of finely chopped basil adds a pop of color. That's the secret to a truly genius garlic butter pasta. No more boring pastas here. If you're excited to try this flavor-packed, game-changing pasta, then please do me a huge favor. Hit the like button right now. It really helps out our channel. Be sure to watch another pasta recipe before you go. See you next time.